Carol with RVnStyle, and I'm here with Daniel O'Leary of Millennium Luxury Coaches, and he's going to give us a little information about this beautiful unit that we've got behind us.
This is an H345 Millennium Prevost conversion. It's a triple slide 2021. Basically, all of our builds are custom for whatever client that has it. But this particular coach we made just for this show. The first two bays basically are always going to be kind of what I say is the customer's choice. So right here we just have this pretty much empty, but we can put pneumatic fridge freezers, wine coolers, pretty much anything that you want. These are all on. This is a little slide out joey bed and a drawer. We can put that on a remote control or electronics, whatever change. That's your first couple of bays. There's a 55-inch screen TV, which of course we have on our security cameras right now.
So our security cameras are all tied in?
Correct.
Okay.
So this particular coach has a 360 view. Okay. So that's right here. You can see an emoji of the bus. So what we can do is we can just take this, we'll collapse it in. This is how the TV will travel.
Oh, wow.
And again, more storage here. Close this bay. You want to come around here.
We'll step around.
So this is what I would refer to as kind of our systems bay. So your electronics inverter controls, breaker boxes, all the batteries are right in there. That's all vented. Bay 1 and Bay 2 are climate controlled, and also the plumbing bay. And this is vented so nothing overheats.
What type of batteries are we using?
AGMs.
Okay.
So there's 8 for the house and 4 for the chits.
Okay.
How this is laid out is really when we kind of think about what we have to do, like when we have to change batteries and when we have an issue or something like that. It's very easy for us to find what we need to go to. Electric grill, whole house vacuum.
Great idea.
Yep.
Smart design.
Then we come down here. We have a pressure washer on board with a deionization tank for spot-free wash.
Great. Good idea.
So everything is on in the coaches. When we walk inside, you're going to see that everything is run by remote iPads. But we have manual controls for your awnings, pressure washer, hose grill, there's pressure fill and gravity fill for the tank.
Now, tell me about this paint job. It's spectacular.
Every paint job is designed by the client. So we sit there and we work with them, and if we have to paint it, it takes us about 8 weeks.
Okay, great to know.
Every Prevost is going to have a Volvo D13 engine, 500 horsepower, 1,750 foot-pounds of torque. The efficiency of this motor is really something else. And you have plenty of torque, so you get up and go. Whenever you're going up grade, you're still doing speed, and you can pretty much tow anything.
What's our weight?
So we keep it underneath 55,000 pounds of gross vehicle weight for freight.
Okay, and so our overall height is
13.6 is a stripe height. And we'll continue the paint scheme in the slide. So that will continue on the system life. We'll also continue through the window with the compression.
Love that.
It makes the plus 4. So we have the 4 carefree awnings. There's 3 stages. This is stage 1. We'll come out 1 more stage and then almost all the way to the ground, and then there's LED lighting next one. And everything again is through the removable iPad. So all of your systems and everything like that is controlled. I was controlling the awnings from here this morning. But like right here, once you hook up your tanks, you can just dump your tanks right from here. It's black open, black closed, right here. And it gives you your percentage full.
But to be clear, now we're not automated. We're just using the iPad to do the empty, correct?
Yeah, so once you're hooked up,
yep,
you can just dump right from here.
Okay.
Yep. So the coach has 2 satellite dishes on it. One for HD programming, when you stop it will focus in. One for in transit, and then a HD antenna. A Flex media server with Rubies on it. Apple TV. This is our 20 kW PowerTech generator. Now what we do that's different from a lot of people is this is on airbags in a hush box with the radiator, and it's vented through the roof.
Okay.
So when this thing is running, you can barely hear it, and you can't smell anything on the ground. It's everything on the process.
Very good idea.
So this is the AquaHot system. It's for heating and hot water. Operates on 3 different ways: engine assist, electric elevator, or diesel burner. And this again is also vented through the roof, so there's no smell down here.
Okay, great.
This is your audio visual pack. There's 2 Apple Mini computers on board, your Survive server, 2 satellite dishes, battery backup, and so all that material is right there. So if we do have any kind of issue, if we need to replace a component, pop it out and pop it.
What's a great idea though is because it's out here, it's not taking up space inside the coach, right?
Correct.
So,
and again, it's all right here and it's accessible.
okay, great. That's a very good idea.
And then again, bay number one is what I always call it client choice. And this right here is just open. You guys want to come in the inside?
Yeah.
So when you first walk in the coach, it's the wow factor, obviously. So fit and finish is really very high on our customers list. So it's the engineering, fit and finish, the overall look of the coach. Now I'll just build the coach up on the interior, and then we'll do the cockpit a little later. So right here, when you notice, this is porcelain tile. Looks like wood, heated floors. So when you come up, now you're talking about looking at the furniture. Now we actually manufacture everything inside of this bus. So it's not a raw material or a piece of electronics or a sconce or something that we actually make it. So all the furniture in the cabinetry is that an Italian poplar plywood that's got no formaldehyde in it. And we cover that in a real wood veneer that we get from Holland. We polyurethane coat that and then we finish it so there's no seams in the furniture and it can never be laminated. Lifetime warranty on the cabinetry furniture.
And every one of these is custom?
So every bus is custom. 99% of the time what we're going to be doing is we're actually working with our clients. They're going to be making their choices, and then we have an interior design team that works with them to create the exact look that they want.
And about how long does it take to build?
About 6 months.
And with such a big layout in here too, we've got a spectacular kitchen. I mean, I'm a cook, I love the cooking. I love all the space, countertop here, and I'm sure we've got top line.
Oh, of course. Again, the branding for whatever they want is their choice. It's Cambria countertops. And then when you look at again the cabinetry doesn't have seams in it. It's the same on the front and back, and you can just look at the finishes. So there's no cutting corners. So we don't use laminates inside the coach or anything like that. We don't put resilient flooring in here. We don't do any of that kind of thing.
And it shows.
So up to these couches, we build these couches, but whatever the client wants, we actually manufacture the couch, do the upholstery, everything is done in-house. This particular one has a J lounge. The table and the seat are on motors, so they don't collapse while we're traveling. Buttons for that are right here.
Ah, I see.
Back out. We use a Savant home automation system for controlling the coach, and it's on these removable iPads. Savant is an Apple-based product, and it was very intuitive. So basically, what you're going to do is whatever you want to control, you're just going to point to it. So I want to control my environment. So I go to environment. I go to say I'm hot. Go to climate. I choose whichever room or zone I'm in. So right now we are in the salon. I select salon, and there is my environmental controls for this particular area.
I'm guessing that will be a direct interface into my iPhone too.
Yes, you can download the app, Salon app to your iPhone.
And if I am away from the coach,
yes,
I can control it.
Yes, as long as you have internet access, you can control the coach.
Okay.
So again, table dishwasher. It's got this little knock sensor, so it's locked for travel.
Oh, clever.
Induction cooktop, induction microwave.
Good idea behind the cabinetry is very nice.
Yeah, it will collapse.
Very nice.
So like these little displays, people just choose what they want. Of course, this one we made for this spec coach, if you will. But whatever you want, pieces of artwork, whatever our interior design. We match the veneer on the front of whatever refrigerator you want. Kitchen side refrigerator. Go through here, more Lutron switches. You have a pantry.
Okay.
So if you look right down the center line of the coach, all of the AC vents are right down the center line. So when these slides collapse, there's no interrupted airflow. And like I mentioned outside, you can run all 4 of your air conditioners running down the road without your generator kicking on. So this is once again, a triple slide, bath and a half. This is your half bath.
You said triple slide.
Yes, ma'am.
The maximum amount of slides that you'll do?
4. So we come back here, once again, inverter controls, Lutron switches, window controls, so again, backups to the iPad. Washer and dryer.
And we're talking about who's your manufacturer for these?
These are Ascos.
Ascos, yes. Okay, nice.
So again, we have a pocket door right here for privacy. It's on an air system. If you come back in the stateroom, again, this is a triple slide. So we have one slide on this side, which is a super slide, meaning that this is still a triple slide. When you walk back in the stateroom, there's still plenty of space. His and hers closets. There's a long hanging. Closets on both sides. And all of this stuff here is also whatever the client wants to design for. So drawers underneath. Hampers. So we utilize every bit of space that we can.
Yeah, fantastic amount of room in here. I mean, it feels so spacious.
So we have removable iPad, Bluetooth switches. This is your doorbell. There it has a camera, which is always turning. Modified king bed, and if you go right back there, that's your main bath. Full-size shower. We actually manufacture the shower at our facility. It's a one-piece shower. Floor heat back there, and again, it's all designed by the client.
It's spectacular.
Yeah, this level, I mean, we have those three rules. Can we design the coach? Can we build the coach? But can we service it? So our finish is absolutely top of the line, right here, top of the line, and then we're really our biggest claim to fame is service. So we're a service company that just happens to manufacture.
So whenever if I have a service issue, I can call 24/7 and I would be here.
Yeah, we are.
Let's talk about the control center.
Basically, when you're in an H345, you have this little step down into your cockpit or your helm. So when you step up, you're home, and when you step down, it's business mode, it's driving time. So of course we have Prevost Pass, interactive cruise control, higher pressure monitoring. This again, removable iPad right outside in the cockpit, so that while you're driving, you can still operate the coach. Goes right to your Savant system. However, we also have an iPad for your co-pilot.
That's convenient. Me as co-pilot.
And again, removable.
Okay.
So, I mean, an air ride in your seat. This we have a step cover. This is recliner. There's massage, cool, all that stuff. So when you're coming down into here, the comfort does not stop, and the engineering does not stop. It's the Prevost side, which is an amazing partner that actually can be second to them. This particular coach has a 360 monitor, like we saw back out on the big screen TV. Well, here it is for the driver. On that side is your backup camera, and then when you turn this on, it's the left. One thing we didn't mention is there is a 55-inch screen TV right here.
That is very I can see everything that's happening around my coach at all times. While you're running down the road, adaptive cruise control, I'm assuming?
Yes, adaptive cruise control and a collision warning system. So when I'm driving the coaches, I just set it and forget it. Basically, take my phone and it will keep you at safe distance from whatever is in front of you and give you an audible warning.
Thanks so much, Daniel. That was a great tour of this beautiful luxury coach, and I hope one day to be able to have one of my own.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you.